So we all come from one ocean, one big wide ocean. We call it consciousness. Call it God, call it source, call it anything you want to call it. But all of we, no matter how you try to separate and dissect with one another, with color and class, geographical location, culture, religion, all of we still come from one main source. And there is no time, if you think about it, you can put your hand in a one flowing water and you touch the same water that you touched before. It is impossible. Which means life is always flowing, always moving. There's always movements. There is always an evolution of the same thing that you thought yesterday when you wake up this morning. It has evolved. It has evolved into either a desire, an intention, something that you're always creating. We are always evolving. So if you feel stagnant right now, that means are you stuck. The world and life, as you know, it never stop, never tap. It cannot stop. It is impossible because the process of life is ever flowing, ever moving, ever fluid. You understand what I say? So at the end of the day, if that is happening and you feel stagnant right now in your life, that means that there's something where really you either don't want to experience and you have made the conscious decision to stop. Stop your life evolution. Stop in the story that you have always told, where say, boy, me did hurt, me go through trauma, me go through pain, and you retell this story every day, further attracting to yourself the experience of the same story, which means you have stuck yourself in a wormhole of reliving the same trauma, the same despair, the same thought system that tells you you don't deserve anything better. And now you find yourself in a fixed mindset that says, this is all I can do in my life experience. There seems to be nothing else, nothing better, because I am now comparing myself to everybody else around me who I perceive to be better than me, but actually not, so that's an illusion. The illusion is a thought in your mind, which is not really your thought. It is something that has been embedded there, that has told you ever since you were a child, or ever since you had a particular experience or a series of experience and situations that had kind of redirected you to believe that you do not deserve. And until you stand up and face the person looking back at you in the mirror, who has so much purpose, who is filled with soul, who is filled with the magical synchronicities of guidance from sources beyond the source that you know as earth, that is beyond time and space, the God consciousness, the source of infinite possibilities, then you will always be stuck in a wormhole, because you will not change a thought system that you have to say, I cannot, to I can. And many of us who you elevate to be, that you sit and you tap through your phones probably 8 to 10 hours per day, not wasting your time, but stuck in the time, looking at somebody, hoping that you could be them, not realizing that you are also them. But you are constrained by the thoughts that you're holding that says you don't deserve. This message this morning is for the person who feels as if, boy, I am not supported on this planet. I don't deserve to be on this planet. Nobody understands me. I am the black sheep in my family, in my crowd, in my circle. To stop for a second and reflect on the beautiful being looking back on you, which is the true version of yourself, and understand that the way you feel now is only an accumulation of experiences that you have had in your life, that other people have weighted down on you, that is not really yours to carry. The true life, the true soul, the true self that is you is inside, as if it is an inner child crying out to you to say, stop this for a second and realize that I am purpose, that I can be anything that I want to be. And these experiences, these stories that I have told over and over again, now I can stop and understand that those were experiences that have gone by. However, I have the choice now to rewrite the beautiful life story that I desire, that I so deserve. And even if you have to write it down on paper, stop for a second and write 10 things that, if you were to be given a magical key today that opens the door to the possibility of the life that you wish you, not the people you're watching, you wish you could live. Write down 10 things that you would like to actualize in your life today. instead of retelling the story of hurt, of pain, of everything that everybody did wrong to you. Understand that within those experiences, chances were there was a lesson in there for me to overcome the challenges that I am facing now. And instead of stopping in this whirlpool and saying, I cannot, today is not one of those days or one day that may come. Today is day one. I'm going to start it right now. I'm going to start to write it down. Do that for me. Write at least 5 things. You have given a magical key. 5 things that you would like to see yourself actualize in the next 6 months. Start small and see how that feels. And look in the mirror and say, you know what, Nikisha Barrett, I'm going to do this. Watch magic happen. Because yes, you can.